enough, everybody. Sorry for the abrupt ending to that last one, but after looking at the time, I figured it was good to cut it there for now. Yeah, what? It's gonna take a long time. These guys are gonna get used to it. I don't know if James will watch this or not, but doing fine. Don't worry about it. Once he's watched, how we do it anyway. We'll get used to it. Like I said, preferably if I have a backhoe, the Bobcat, he can just come straight onto the sidewalk, pull everything off, and then about a foot or so away. And then, I've done some pretty big snow removal operations, bigger than what we are doing here, where multiple machines, and sometimes I'll just sit in the intersection. One guy will drag everything off the sidewalk, sidewalk machine, Bobcats. Another person will just run it down the street and try and put it into a pile, and that person will load it. Works pretty good. Usually I can have guys going ahead of me. I've done it for a couple of private companies. I've done it for the city that I live in before coming to here. But you have to get in 10, 15 trucks or something, then you don't want them sitting around. So, needless to say, they'll be rushing to get everything ready, and then I could just plow right down the street quick. Guy ahead of me, like I said, will be making piles at the intersections to get as much as I can, quick as I can, and then somebody will usually chase back through to make the sidewalks look good, and then they'll just bury it in salt, melt away the rest. Because as messy as this looks right now, once it gets hit with salt after it, be all set. Be all set. After I've moved through, James can come back with a little sidewalk machine, puts that last little bit off of the sidewalk on the street. That won't matter. No sense in trying to spend an hour picking up every little bit, you know what I mean? Plenty of it's gonna melt. It's just about getting the bulk. So that way you can get as many streets as you can, because obviously getting 3/4 of this on as many streets as we can is a lot better than one street at 100%. What are you really gaining, maybe tomorrow, hopefully we can take out the tracked MG with the snowblower. I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos. I have a short that took a few years back on my phone, using it the one time that we did. I think maybe it was 2017. We got quite a bit of snow. We used it to get back to the curb line. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Obviously, that's one of my most viewed shorts. So I would love to take it out and use my GoPro this time. Get some good footage in that. That's kind of cool. If even if one guy goes ahead, pulls everything out like this, and we use the smaller non-CDL trucks like for the 550s, you can lift the body up and snowball it right into the back of the truck. Works pretty damn good. Especially if somebody else is running ahead in the other machine, making a nice windrow off out onto the street like, you know, I'm trying to do here. Get it off the curb to the outside, and fucking snowblower right up into the trap. Excellent. So maybe tomorrow I'll have some cool footage as well. And then again, obvious upside there is it'll be daytime. You can see a little more, but I'm actually quite surprised how well the footage has come out that I've taken that night. Give me a second to pull this back out. To that backup alarm and muffle it a little bit. God, this thing is loud. I'm not saying turn it off, but it would be nice if it was just a little softer when you're out here this late at night. I feel bad. What I mean though, if this was all pushed down to the end, with, you know, like intersections where it's open, I could have a nice pile and it's a lot easier to get a full bucket like you want, you know, get good. You end up like the truck I just loaded, 18. There's naturally a bucket and a half wide the body, and so with something like dirt, I'll do like half buckets. Half bucket in the front, half a bucket in the back. usually takes, 3 in each, and it's pretty evenly loaded front to back. This way, you can't really do that. So I either end up with too much up against the headboard or too much in the back, and there's plenty more room, but it's easier just to send them on the way and stop filling the next truck. Don't worry about getting every truck filled to the brim. Especially with short runs. This is a little bit more efficient in the way I was doing it, but more likely to catch the curve where it's not even. I tell you, that hurts. So it might be a little bit more monotonous to dragging it off each time, but I get a better chance of not biting my tongue off or fucking yard sealing everything in here when we come to a dead stop. off on the angle of attack here. On the ground, that'll come up quick with a little salt, so I don't need to worry about every little snowflake. So we're going to be going down to the train tracks up and around the corner here and back, which is why, like I said, if we had enough, guys or whatever, it'd be nice to do both sides at the same time. It'll give me much more to work with, and then I'm not chasing a little pile on this side to then come back up and chase another pile on the other side. You know what I mean? I could just drag it all out towards the middle of the street on both sides. Intersection to intersection. Close this intersection down to the last. Do it, then clear up to the next and repeat.
You want to be down there, Jason, or up here?
You can come down here for now. I got some on the other side to get to. See it right here, about a bucket and a half wide, so if you did a full bucket in the front, full bucket in the back, you keep doing that, it'll be full in the middle, not enough in the front to the back. So everybody does their own methods, and needless to say, but if I have time and you want to get the most possible on the truck, usually just load it, like I said, half bucket in the front, half bucket in the back, and repeat. You get a pretty even load all the way. Works pretty good. Again, as long as time isn't of the essence. For time already. Can't look. 20 minutes. Oh yeah. Goes by quick. May not feel like it's been very long, but the time rolls on. Everything is, huh? The problem, we got a real wet, heavy snowstorm prior, which left everything froze up. As you can see, there's like 3-4 inches thick ice against the curb. As soon as I get off of the curb, it's just hard as a rock again. It's just ice that hit the curb. See if I can't break through it. Jesus Christ. Nope. That shit is fucking hard as a rock. Not gonna drag it out, that's for sure, but I'll get it going the other way. You'll see it all popping up when I start cleaning up against the curb. We'll come back and get this after. This big one pass up first. It sounds like you hear me hitting the curb, but that's just ice. Oh, just frozen in there. But for the sake of battery, I'm gonna probably end this soon, and then pick it back up in a little bit. Once I see how long I got. 44 minutes, buddy. Yeah, so. I figure I'll give you guys the usual spiel of like and subscribe and all that, but I'm sure everybody's well aware that they can. So anyway, appreciate you watching. If you like this kind of stuff, check out our other videos. Even more to come in the future as well. Alright, thank you guys.